In this video, I'm going to take a look at my subscribers' KDP books and show you exactly how to improve them so that you can get more book sales. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean and I've built and sold a 7-figure Amazon KDP business, and now I'm building my new KDP account. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who is actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. And if you want a completely free training on how I built a 7-figure publishing business, then the link to the free training is in the description below. All right, so this is part 2 on reviewing and critiquing my subscribers' book. Basically, I made a post in the community tab right here that says, if you want me to review your books and show you how to improve it, then follow me on Instagram and DM me the book. So a lot of people DM me their books, and today I'm going to go over each one. Now, this is part 2 of this series and I'm planning to do more. So if you guys want me to actually take a look at your books as well, then make sure to follow me on Instagram, which is at SeanDolwith13. All right, so let's get started. So this is the first book. It is a German book. So I don't read German, but I translated this, and it says it is an animal research book. I'm not quite sure what animal research book is, so I can't really critique the keyword, but based on what I see here, I do think the cover can improve. It is a okay cover. I think it's pretty cute. However, I don't think you need this green area next to the spine. You can remove this so that you can see the actual image and the text better, as well as the text could be much bigger. I always preach having a big bold title text that clearly explains what the book is about, and this is in my opinion, it's a little too small and it kind of blends in. So make sure the title text is a lot bigger, and perhaps what you can do is to increase the size of the magnifying glass so it puts more emphasis on the research aspect of it. Once again, I don't really know what the keyword is about, but that would be my improvement. So basically improve the cover. And my other suggestion would be definitely to get some reviews, because it has 0 reviews. For improving the cover, it doesn't have to be expensive. There are services out there that cost $10 to $35 or less to get a high quality cover. So I'll show you where you can get that later on in this video. So the final rating of this book, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. So the next book is this one, Empowerment Word Search Puzzle Book. And the author sent me a note along with this book saying that she's getting sales, but she's spending more on ads than how much she's making back. So based on looking at this, I think it is pretty good, right? Empowerment Word Search Puzzle Book. The title is well SEO optimized. The subtitle is also structured well. You got some reviews, which are 5-star reviews. So that's very, very good. The cover looks pretty decent as well. I always like it when it's a puzzle book or activity book that has the interior images like this. So that is also very good. And the interior also looks really nice. You got some A+ content showing the interior. So overall, I think, you're doing a very good job. I think the biggest reason why this book is not selling is because there's not a ton of people searching for empowerment word search. I looked up this keyword prior to filming this, and to be honest, I haven't really seen a ton of books exactly on the topic of empowerment word search. I don't think it's a very common keyword that people use to search for a book. I think something that is basically on the same topic but is way more searched keyword would be something like positive affirmation or self-love word search. Those kind of stuff I think would be a lot better. So basically, you're doing everything else correctly, right? You got the title structure is on point, the cover looks nice, the interior looks nice. You got skills to create a high quality book. You just got to brush up on the keyword research a little bit and you should be good to go. So overall, I will give this a 4 out of 5 stars. All right, so the next book is the 10-Day Dopamine Detox Plan by Jesse Keith. So the first thing I noticed here is the book cover does not look like a dopamine detox image. It looks more like codependency or something in the relationship niche. So I would definitely change the image of the book cover, as well as the title is a little boring. I like that it's big. I like the text is big. It's easy to read. And I like that you have some different colors, but I think you can do a little more than this. So I would definitely focus on that, especially with self-help or nonfiction book covers. It's very text heavy. So you will notice that a lot of the bestsellers in the nonfiction space has a huge emphasis on the text. So the text pretty much takes up most of the book cover space, and they barely use any image elements on the book cover. If they do, it's just a small portion of the entire book cover design, if that makes sense. So I would try and look at the bestsellers and see what you can model from them, but that would be my suggestion, and improve the color as well. So the second thing that I noticed is the subtitles. So The title is 10-Day Dopamine Detox Plan, but the subtitle is a practical guide to the art of dopamine fasting. So you're basically repeating the same thing twice. Dopamine detox, dopamine fasting is the same thing. So what you want to do in the subtitle instead is to really clearly explain what the benefit of the book is, right? What is the customer going to achieve by reading this book? Is it better mental clarity? Is it more focus, productivity? Whatever it is, you want to explain that in the subtitle. The subtitle is where you add all the benefits, and you're not doing that here. So the next thing is the pricing. I don't know if you're just going through the launch. Actually, I see that this book is 4 months old, so you're way past the launch, but you're still pricing your book at 99 cents as well as $9.99. You don't want to price it this low after the launch. You should price it at least $2.99 or higher for the ebook, and especially for the paperback for nonfiction books. For high content, you should do like $12.99 minimum or higher. Obviously, as you increase the price, you want to get more reviews because, if you don't have any reviews and you increase the price, then it's probably not going to get any sales. But the good thing is you got 17 reviews. It's a start. You want to get more, obviously. But those are the main thing that I see here. So the book cover is the biggest one, and then the subtitle next, as well as the pricing. But final rating is 3.5 out of 5. So as you can see, most of the problems these books are facing is the fact that their book covers aren't the best it can be. The problem is, if you try to get a professional book cover design, people will tell you it'll cost hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, to get a professional book cover, but that is not the case. The good news is there is a service out there that can create high quality professional covers for any genre for a very, very low cost. Which brings me to this video's sponsor, Get Covers. So Get Covers is something that I was going to recommend anyways because their service is really good, whether they were a sponsor or not, but they did happen to sponsor this video. So let me tell you a little bit about them. Are you an indie author who wants to get a professional book cover design without breaking the bank? If you're on a tight budget, try Get Covers. Get Covers provides custom book cover designs for just $10 to $35. Their designers specializes in all genres and use only licensed images and fonts for creating book covers. Here's what you get when working with Get Covers. Unlimited number of revisions, 100% refund if you don't love the results, and result in just 1 to 4 days. So here's some examples of the quality of covers you can get for literally just $10 to $35, which I think is very, very good. So once again, I know this is a sponsor segment, but regardless of that, I think this service is worth a try. So if you want to try Get Covers, then click the link below and use promo code Sean20 to get 20% off your first order. All right, moving on to the next book, we got Drawing for Kids by Brian Anderson. So the first thing I noticed here is, once again, the book cover isn't quite there yet. What I like about the cover design is that, you are showcasing the interior image, so that is definitely a plus. However, the title could pop, like the title could be much bigger, as well as the subtitle is a little too blurry for me. It's not really blurry, but the shade effect is a little strong, so I would kind of weaken that. Perhaps add a border behind it so it's easier to read, but basically the title text is a little hard to read in my opinion. All right, so the next thing is the drawing for kids is a little too vague of a keyword, or too big of a keyword. What you want to do is to niche down from here. So perhaps looking at the interior image, it's an animal, so you can do animal drawing for kids. That'll lower the competition a little bit, make it easier for you to stand out. You can also do animal drawing for kids age 4 to 8. That'll be an even niche down keyword. So I would definitely do that. You can't really change it for this book because it's already published, but you can do it for the next book. For the subtitle, How to Draw Step-by-Step, Connect the Dots in Coloring Book, does not make sense. This is purely keyword stuffed subtitle. So once again, instead, just focus on one thing, like what the book is about. If the book doesn't include all this, then at least, say something like activity book for kids that includes how to draw step-by-step, connect the dots in coloring book, and then talk about the benefits a little bit, like for your kids to be entertained, increase their design skills, whatever it is, right? But I do like the fact that you got some reviews as well as you have some nice A+ content. So that is definitely a plus. So once again, improve the book cover, improve the subtitle a little bit on the next book because you can change it for this book, and you should see an increase in sales. So the final rating for this book is 3.5 out of 5. So the next book we got is The Art of Time Management from Deepak Kumar. And so the first thing I noticed here is the subtitle, which is The Ultimate Guide to Effective Time Management. So the title is The Art of Time Management. The subtitle is The Ultimate Guide to Effective Time Management. You're basically just repeating the same thing once again, and you don't want to do that. So the subtitle as I mentioned earlier in this video, is where you clearly lay out the benefits of reading this book. So what is the benefit that the customers are trying to get by buying a time management book? Well, they're trying to be more productive, more efficient with their work, or whatever it is, right? You really want to identify that and talk about that in your subtitle. Okay, so the next thing is you don't have reviews, so definitely improve on the reviews. Thirdly, you want to improve the book cover. So book cover, as I mentioned, this is like a very typical Fiverr cover where you have the title, subtitle, and the image and the author name. So you can get this on Fiverr, and 9 times out of 10, a book cover on Fiverr will look like this, right? A professional book cover will not always follow this template of title, subtitle, image, and author name. You want to break it down, break down the pattern a little bit. So once again, in the nonfiction space, a text-heavy cover design is working really well. So what you want to do is to reduce the image size and then increase the text size of the cover. So the text should take up most of the space on the cover, and then have a little bit of image somewhere to make it nice. But basically, a professional book cover designer can do that. So perhaps check out Get Covers and talk to them about that. So the final thing that I noticed here is your pricing is a little weird. $5 for Kindle. Typically, you don't want to do a pricing of just straight $5. You want to do something $99. Psychologically, that sells better. So in this case, $4.99 will be better than just $5. But either way, the paperback pricing is way too low for $7.99. You want to price it a little higher. I know that the book is not that long, it's just 59 pages, but still I would do minimum $9.99 for a high content book. So perhaps do that. So change the Kindle to $4.99, paperback for $9.99. You can also improve the book descriptions simply by highlighting some sections in your description, such as the art of time management should be italicized. And you can highlight the benefits, such as effective time management could be bold or underlined. So those are the little things you can do to make the description pop a little more. So the final rating for this book, I will give it a 2.5 out of 5. All right, so the last book for this video is this one, 10 Ways to Success, also by Deepak Kumar. And unfortunately, this book is, I don't like it because there's no subtitle. It doesn't explain what the book is about, right? It could be a nonfiction 10 ways to success, like 10 tips for success kind of book, or it could be a fiction book, who knows? And that's why it's not really explaining what that is about. It kind of explained that in the description, but description could be expanded a lot more. This is like a bare minimum description. It has no reviews. There's no paperback version. You want to add the paperback version always because it's just extra sales for one-time work. The book cover, once again, could improve. This is something that you probably made yourself, but I don't like the design. So just overall, it feels like you didn't put as much effort into the book cover. So definitely add the subtitle, get reviews, paperback version, improve the book description, improve the book cover, and that should make it a lot better. So the final rating for this book is 1 out of 5. All right, guys, I'll end the video here, but if you do want your book to be critiqued and analyzed in the next video, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. The next time I do this, I will announce it on my Instagram stories as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these kind of videos, leave a like to let me know that you like it so that I can go and make more of it. Also, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see something else, and let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you want a completely free training on how I built a 7-figure publishing business, then the link to the training once again is in the description below, as well as all the tools and resources that I recommend for your publishing business. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.